Good afternoon, online family. Dean Freck here, and I have a quick question for you this afternoon. Do you regret some of your life choices? Well, stick with me, and I'm going to share with you 5 ways to live your life without regret from today going forward. So if this video has been forwarded or shared with you, my name is Dean Freck. The cat's name is Bandit. I'm sure he'll be joining me any minute. And we're coming to you from Kansas City, Missouri. We've named 2020 our best year ever, and it's our mission to help ordinary people like you and I grow and develop our confidence so that we can be successful, whether that's in a full-time job, in business and entrepreneurship, or in life. And I absolutely believe that when we work on bettering our lives and those around us, I absolutely believe that it grows our confidence as well. So I recently read 2 articles from Success Magazine Online, and I wanted to share them with you today. One was about Living Your Life Without Regrets by Jackie Genessa, and the other was Five Decisions You Will Regret Forever by Travis Bradberry. And here are my takeaways. So number 1, you're more than a job title at work. So recently, Chris and I attended a social group, a socially distanced outside social group. And, it was the thing that most of us used to introduce ourselves was our occupation. And Jackie, in her article, starts off by reminding us that we are more than that job title at work. And again, after being preached in October, November, December, January, and February that we're all a big family, and it's a horrible thing when a team member leaves. I was fired, and the company later did layoffs because of the COVID-19 crisis. So nice family values there, corporate America. So number 2, you cannot be all about work life, especially if that work life is for someone else. If you're an entrepreneur, then you can kind of again, we got to talk about boundaries here, but I would not go all in if you're not working for yourself. So see my note, remember my story from above. Unless you're in a decision-making position at work, a traditional job is rarely a secure thing. And I've seen it happen twice in my 30-year career. The first time was in 1994 when I, had to move from Omaha to, I didn't have to, but, to keep my job, I had to move from Omaha to Denver. So again, I was 23 years old. I was in a position to make that move, and it turned out okay. So, and then again, boom, February story. See before. So step number 3 is focus and then refocus. If you follow me, you've heard me talk about my 5 easy steps, and those start with vision and goals. And the one thing that I do need to make clear is that your vision never moves. Your vision is the person that you want to be. It's the person that you want to become. What does change are your goals, your routines, your boundaries, and your community that you build as you grow toward that vision. So number 4, you can't make decisions based on what other people think. So number 4 comes from that article by Travis Bradberry, and again, to not regret your own life and your own decisions, you can't make decisions on what other people think. And comes a time when you're going to have to make a decision for yourself and no one else. You have to follow the path that you figured out and make decisions to move forward before you're ready. And so back to Jackie, don't forget your deathbed. She finishes out and reminds us not to forget the deathbed exercise. I was introduced to that deathbed exercise about 20 years ago through Franklin Covey. And basically this is what it is. Imagine that you're at your own funeral, and what are people saying about you, and what do you want them to say about you? And I love that this is the 5th point of the article, because if you follow the first 4 points, you'll leave a legacy that you can be proud of. So in review, to live a life without regrets, think about these 5 things. So number 1, we're not job titles. Number two, we cannot be all about work life, especially if that's not about creating something for ourselves. We want to focus our goals and energy and then refocus. We can't make decisions based on what other people think. And again, remember the legacy that we want to leave at our funeral. So if you like these tips and want more from me, I have a couple of different projects going on, and I'd love to talk to you about them. Send me a message, and again, I'd be glad to share. So thanks to Ray and Amy and Susan and Brian and Darwin all for hopping on and joining me this afternoon. Have a great week, everybody.